Hey, what's up everyone? Renee back with another Beyond the Disc episode here. This is going to be more of like a pickups episode, given that there were a lot of like really great early Black Friday deals, and maybe some of you will be interested as to what some of those deals were. Maybe I could inspire some of you to get some things that maybe you were looking forward to, given that we are now heading into the Thanksgiving holiday, Black Friday shopping season and all that goodness and all that. I was able to get a lot of great stuff here that we will go over in a little bit. But the one thing I wanted to really go over first is this brand new release from Studio Ghibli, presented by Toho and G-Kids, and that is the Spirited Away Live on Stage Blu-ray release set. This is basically two performances that were captured from Japan that was live stage productions of Spirited Away, which many of you may know is a Hayao Miyazaki classic from Studio Ghibli. What many of you may not realize is that Japanese audiences, they really love stage productions of their favorite cartoons, anime characters, very similar to, I guess, what you would equated to what Disney does with their Broadway shows, you know, bringing Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Lion King, and Aladdin to Broadway stage productions. That's what Japanese people love to do, and they love collaborating with Studio Ghibli. They've done numerous things, like Nausicaa was a stage production. They did some kabuki style stage productions, but they've also done a lot of anime adaptations. Naruto, My Hero Academia, Sailor Moon, and these were mixed between just normal stage productions and musicals. A lot of American audiences don't get a chance to see a lot of those stage productions, and a lot of them aren't released here in the States or internationally as DVD and Blu-rays and all that. So that's why I was really looking forward to this when it came out, and this came out this past week, which I'm really happy. I got mine at Target, and as you could see here at Target, it comes with an exclusive poster. Now, I was tempted to get this set internationally. I'll include a link to the official Blu-ray site from the original production. They were selling region-free Blu-rays for these particular stage plays. One was, as you could see, there are two main performers in this. One performer is Kana Hashimoto, and another performer is Mone Kamishiharashi, and they are different actresses that portray the main female character of Chihiro. But in Japan, they released special Blu-ray sets that separated these two and made a dedicated limited edition Blu-ray set for each of the main actresses. But they also did a combo Blu-ray set that comes with tons and tons of extras and all that. You'll see, I'm probably going to include some images here for you to check out and all. It's really, really fascinating how they spent so much time in putting together these Blu-ray sets. And, you know, to be fair, in Japan, they still really appreciate physical media. It's one of the few places where you could actually still find a Tower Records. You know, with my travels there in the past, I always love visiting Tower Records and picking up whatever kind of physical media I can pick up. And given that here in the States, they are slowly kind of doing away with physical media, the studios seem to be supporting it less and less, and obviously retail locations are starting to dwindle down their inventory. Obviously, one of the things why I wanted to start this type of series is to kind of archive and show appreciation for physical media, but also appreciate in the presentation, you know, the packaging, the menus, and all that stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm really excited to check this out. Let me go ahead and open it up. Let's check out, see what we have included. All right. So for US release, I think, you know, this is a pretty decent job as far as the packaging is concerned. You have the G-Kids logo there. You have a little description on the back, some screenshots, normal stuff that you would have found on the websites and everything. It also should be noted that Shout Studios had their hand in putting this together, and I'm sure releasing it with collaboration with gkids.com. G-Kids, they put out a lot of Japanese anime and productions. to the US markets and international markets and all that. So really awesome to see this. When you take the slipcover away, we have pretty much the same thing here, same type of packaging as far as the Blu-ray is concerned and all that. Let's open this up. Here is the disc itself. Oh, okay, they included a lot of artwork behind the cover there. Oh, that's really nice. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. You have like the main character there. It looks like this is a series of shots that they took. Or is this part of the stage production? That could be part of the entire stage production, but you'll notice some very familiar characters here if you're familiar with the anime and all that. But I like that. I like that they included that nice little artwork in the back there. Well, let's put this aside here. So here's the disc itself. I think it looks really nice. You know, nice little imagery here. Nothing too special or, you know, crazy, but this looks really, really dope, really awesome. Let's check out the poster that we have here. And mind you, this is each disc is dedicated to each performer. So you have the Kana Hashimoto here, and then you have the Mone Kamishiharashi here. You know, with their own separate discs and all that. So very, very cool. Now the packaging itself doesn't mention any kind of special features or all that, but we'll check that out in a bit. But let's check out the poster here. It may be too big for the camera, but I'll do my best to show it. Oh, this is neat how they did this. Okay, so it's a two-sided poster. On one side, you could see that they have the main actress here featured. This is Monet here. And then in the back, you have a dedicated image for the other actress, Kana. So very, very, very cool. Very neat. I mean, your mileage will vary as far as like how you would appreciate things like this, especially since the poster is all folded and all. So I'm sure a lot of you collectors out there and your purists will probably get a little upset and disappointed that, you know, you have to deal with something like this. But for the most part, I think it's pretty neat that they at least included something like this with this set. You know, it's rare that we get any kind of like extras as far as DVD releases are concerned these days. So this is pretty neat. I like this. This is pretty cool. All right. Now that we see what came in the packaging, let's go ahead and check out what is included when you pop it in. Okay, so the first disc we have here is the one that features actress Kana Hashimoto. And very simple kind of menu here. I love how they're showing a lot of bits from the stage play itself. It's very vibrant, but like I said, very simple as far as the menu is concerned. You have your chapter selection, which again is very simple and common. You have your setup, where you can have your subtitles in English on or off. The audio, of course, obviously is in Japanese, because that is the original production there, but at least we get to have English subtitles. Another great thing that I love is you are hearing the soundtrack. Soundtrack is classic. Especially if you're a fan of Spirited Away, I'm sure you recognize it already. So, and again, even though it's simple in its presentation, at least they did something. You know, if you saw my first episode where I reviewed the Barbie DVD set, the Barbie 4K release, all they had was a plain what looked like a JPEG image of the Barbie movie logo with nothing else included. At least here they're doing something where they're kind of showcasing bits from the play and all. So, you know, I give them a lot of credit for that. But let's check out some of the play itself just to show and showcase some highlights. I mean, you can see that the play production is very top notch, very creative. Now, I am playing this on my Xbox Series X, so it's not really, a dedicated 4K Blu-ray player, but you can see it functions just the same. And it does have a pop-up menu here that you can access if you wanted to change anything on the fly, or if you wanted to kind of access the chapters here. So yeah, and everything pretty much, it's a Blu-ray. So it is what it is. But again, the production quality looks fantastic, and I myself cannot wait to watch this all by myself. I myself cannot wait to watch this in its entirety. I think I'm going to have like a lot of fun with that. So let's check out the other discs. As you can see, they are showing similar scenes like in the other disc, but they are showing proper scenes of the proper actress. So they didn't lazy out and kind of did like maybe like a combo of the two, like they really dedicated each disc for the actress involved. And in my honest opinion, just by looking at this straight up without seeing any of the play itself yet, she definitely looks like a younger, more of a younger portrayal of the character Chihiro. So this is actress, we're looking at Mone Kamishiharashi right now, and she definitely fits the look of a young girl, while the other actress looked a little bit older. But yeah, again, similar scenes here. The menu selections are pretty much the same. You have your chapters or what have you. So let's just dive in just to check something out. Yeah, so again, it's to be expected. The production is very well done. It looks like this is going to be just a lot of fun to watch. If you wanted to do a special night dedicating one night each to each actress, that would be kind of neat. Probably pretty cool. I don't think this is one of those things you'd want to binge both performances in one night, unless you're just a huge fan and you just had so much fun and you wanted to. But this is definitely going to be something that I think is worthy of a watch whenever you have a moment, and if you have the means to pick up this 2 Blu-ray disc set. Kind of makes you wish that they would actually release or do these type of productions here in the States or outside of Japan, because I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of fans who will be dying to see such productions like this, and probably create new fans out of seeing it. And I'm sure there will be a lot of people who'd want to go back and watch the classic animated movie. All right, so that was the Spirited Away live on stage, the Blu-ray set. I hope you enjoyed that. I will include an Amazon link in the description of this video. Mind you, this was not part of any Black Friday sale, so you will be paying regular price for this. But if you click on that link and you purchase this yourself, it will be an Amazon affiliate link. So what that means is that anytime a purchase is made through any of these affiliate links, we do get a small commission from those sales, but it doesn't cost you any additional money. You're just paying as if you regularly went on Amazon yourself. It just ties me that like, hey, look, I drove you there and all that. So a great way to help support and show love to the channel is by using those type of affiliate links in the description of the video for this or for the other Blu-rays that I'm going to be showing you in a little bit. Anytime you make a purchase, you could always use any of the affiliate links to kind of just drive you to Amazon and then continue on with what you're planning to buy. All of that support is greatly appreciated. All right, now is the fun part where I get to showcase my early Black Friday hauls. With a lot of these retail locations and these websites doing Black Friday deals early, it's a great time to kind of get a jump start on your holiday shopping. But the one thing I've always said was, if you're patient enough, this is the time to really buy your Blu-rays, your 4K Ultra HDs, your video games, because anything that is physical media is a great time to wait and buy now because there's so many deals and so many sales surrounding them. So majority of the time I wait till now to purchase a lot of my Blu-rays and my 4Ks and all that. And one of the things I really wanted to focus on this year is how many 4K deals can I get that are under $10? You know, kind of more bang for my buck and all that. And to my surprise, there was a lot of options this year. So I really focused mainly on the things that I didn't get to have a chance to buy yet in 4K that I've been wanting to get for some time. And hopefully I can get some new releases that came out within this year. So lucky enough for me, I was able to do so. And there are two main sites that I focused on. One is Best Buy and another one is Amazon. Now with Best Buy, I just did one of those purchase online and pick up at my local Best Buy. It's one of those things I like to do. Saves me time and I don't have to worry about perusing, even though now when I go to my local Best Buy, it's literally shrunk down to just one aisle and maybe a couple of like those stands where you could see like the Blu-rays and all that, which is really sad and pathetic. But it is what it is. So I did that. And then with Amazon, obviously, I just bought it and had it shipped over. So when I said the options were like numerous and abound, there was so many, really. So I tried to focus on just some of the things that I really, really wanted and I really wanted to pick up this time around. And first one here is Joker. This is the Joaquin Phoenix Joker that I was able to pick up for 4K Ultra HD, $7.99. Can you believe that? Only $8. And this was a new release as of a couple years ago, well, several years ago now. But this was something that I originally bought digitally, but I never really bought a physical copy. So I'm so happy that I was able to get my physical copy now. I won't be, unwrapping these and all that. Maybe I'll save that for a future episode as we look at some of the menus here. Next one is Interstellar. This is probably by now my most favorite Christopher Nolan movie of all time. I would say it's probably Interstellar, Inception, and then Oppenheimer. But Interstellar was something that I've owned on regular Blu-ray for a very long time. But I never got to chance to pick up the 4K Ultra HD. And I'm so happy that I was able to get it now for $7.99, $8 for this classic Christopher Nolan movie that, in my opinion, ages extremely well as time goes on. So was able to get this really, really great set for that. So I was really happy about that. Next here is Super Mario Brothers movie, the new movie that came out earlier this year. So again, this was a brand new release as of this year. And anytime I can get a great deal on a brand new release, I'm so happy and stoked. This was only $9.99 at Best Buy, and I was so happy when that was available there. So obviously you get your 4K Ultra HD plus another Blu-ray disc and a digital code. They call this the Power Up Edition. Not sure what that entirely means, but there are some special features here included with this set. So I may feature this in a future episode as we break down all that stuff here, if that's something that you'll be interested in watching. A classic movie, all-time classic, is 2001: Space Odyssey. This is one of those movies that the minute I saw it, I knew I was in love with film and cinema. This is definitely a classic if you are into sci-fi, and one of Stanley Kubrick's best. So this was a 4K Ultra disc release that came out, I want to say maybe 5 years ago now. I can't really quite remember. It's always been on my shopping list, but it's never been anything. I never had the moment to like pull the trigger. But for $9.99, F it. I said, let's just do it. Why not? This is like a great opportunity now to pick this up. So I'm really glad that I did. Another brand new release is Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves. This is a 4K Ultra HD that came out this year. The movie itself came out earlier this year. I want to say probably back in February or March. And this was also $9.99. I was so happy when this was available. This is a sleeper hit movie. If you haven't seen it, I did a review on the channel for it. I was really surprised and shocked on how much I really love this movie. This movie was fun, entertaining. If you had any experience playing Dungeons and Dragons, or if you currently play it now, or even if you remember the old cartoon from the 80s, you will really appreciate this movie, because this really plays on the lore, the fandom. It pays proper respect to all of that, but still provides an entertaining experience. Nothing too hokey, just nothing as god awful as that previous Dungeons and Dragons movies that came out with Marlon Wayans. That was a disaster, but very, very well worth watching. Great performances from everyone. Hugh Grant was the huge surprise out of everyone there, but Chris Pine was great, and just everyone across the board was great. Love the fact that it also has so many extras on here, so this will definitely probably be something that I will showcase in another episode. But yeah, $9.99 there. Last here is Evil Dead Rise, another brand new release that came out this year. The movie itself came out earlier in the year. This was my purchase from Amazon, so this was also $9.99. What's not being featured here is I finally got Top Gun Maverick on 4K. That was also $9.99. I'm just waiting for that to be delivered. There was a slight delay in the delivery there. But here, Evil Dead Rise, I thought this was a great addition to the Evil Dead franchise. Great performance all around. I think this was a great new start if they decide to go this route with these type of characters, or the main character at least. Not really sure what kind of extra features are on here, but this could definitely be worth an episode to investigate. But so happy that another brand new release for under $10 here that I was able to get, and really, really exciting to get it in 4K Ultra HD. So yeah, so that was my haul overall. I didn't spend that much money on this, and there were still so many other movies, 4Ks, that I really wanted to get outside of what I got here. If I have some time and if I have some extra funds, I may take a dive and I may jump on some of those other deals. There was a Speed 4K Ultra HD that I really wanted to get. There is Nope. Tar from one of my favorite movies from last year is only down to $11.99 on 4K Ultra HD. So I'll let you guys know, and I'll update you all on that in a future episode. But here it is. This is my early Black Friday day haul here, and I think you will agree that I saved a lot of money on a lot of great stuff here. So I'm curious, what kind of movies, 4Ks, Blu-rays are you planning to purchase for your Black Friday? Share your list and your pickups and your hauls in the comment section. Would love to see what all of you were able to score, how much money you all saved. This is like the great time. I'm telling you, there is no other great time to buy and catch up on Blu-rays and 4K Ultra releases, video games. If you are a Criterion fan, the Criterion releases, Barnes & Noble right now is having a great 50% off sale. They do that probably once or twice a year. Alongside with the Criterion website themselves, criterion.com, they do like a 50% off sale like once a year, once or twice a year too. So right now, Barnes & Noble is having their sale. So I may or may not be able to pick up something from there. I try to pick up at least a couple of Criterion discs every year. Last year I was able to pick up some nice stuff. And if I do pick up some great stuff from the Criterion sale, I will let all of you guys know in a future episode. Also, just heads up, let me know what you would like me to feature on future episodes of Beyond the Disc. Like I said, the concept of this series was to showcase and display packaging, more of an appreciation of physical media and the releases, all the different releases, collector's editions, all that. Things that are included in these releases, but also mainly the presentation as far as the menus and extra features and special features are concerned. So if there's anything beyond that you would like, definitely let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to take a note of that and include it in future episodes. So with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, all you got to do is show appreciation by hitting that like button. By doing so, that helps with the algorithm and it gets this type of content spread out to other like-minded folks like you and I, and it helps support and grow the channel and the community. So that would be great if you could do that. And if you want to stay up to date with all the things that we do here on the channel, best way to do so is to make sure you're subscribed and make sure you hit that notification bell to get notified every time a brand new video is uploaded up on here. So with all that being said, if I don't talk to you until then, have a very happy and safe Thanksgiving, and of course stay classy. Catch you in the next one. All right, peace out, y'all. Bye-bye.